Welcome back to the coolest show in town. Our next guest is beautifying the 757, one face at a time, and she's also a boss of an entrepreneur. Let's welcome Keisha Rolland. Hey!
Hi, nice to be here.
Thank you so much for joining us, and I love the pink. I'm a pink girl.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's one of my favorite colors.
Now, you own Luxury Beauty Studio.
Correct.
How did you get started, and how did you decide you wanted to open a business?
Oh my goodness. So I got started in the industry about 7 or 8 years ago when I went to cosmetology school. And from there, I kind of worked at Sephora where I fell in love with makeup, the whole beauty industry and everything. And so about a year ago, I decided to create my own makeup line. And I started out with just lipsticks and lip glosses.
I love it. I love it. Now, we have a beautiful model here. This is Kenya.
Yes.
I want you to talk me through, if somebody comes into your studio and they're like, I know nothing about makeup, but I have this event, or I'm going to dinner, or whatever the case may be, what's the thought process behind the colors you put on them?
So typically one of the things that I look at complexion. I also look at what they're wearing. So one of my main questions that I ask, okay, what are you wearing? What type of look are we going for? Do you want something more natural?
Right.
Do you want something more dramatic? So
always with the drama.
Yes.
I'll always go with drama, ladies, always.
Yes.
Okay, now can you talk me through how you make decisions about what you're gonna put on Kenya?
So typically I would ask Kenya, okay, Kenya, so what type of event that you have going on today?
I would say maybe like a dinner date.
Okay, all right. And then what are you wearing on your dates?
I love black, so I'll probably
Okay.
wear all black.
Okay.
So maybe something a little, subtle.
Okay, so something really natural for you. Okay, all right. Typically with Kenya, where she wants to go for more of a natural look, then I like to play around with a little bit of the nude tones for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, do you wanna put some on her?
Absolutely.
All right, and while you're doing that, I'm gonna ask you some more questions.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
wanna grab one?
Sure.
All right. So what was your inspiration behind the business and behind the branding, behind what you call the business?
So my inspiration was, I'm sorry, I froze.
It's okay. This is live TV, folks. These lights can be blinding sometimes.
I'm sorry. So
No, it's okay.
my inspiration behind the brand is the fact that I love spending money on makeup. So I decided, instead of me spending my own money on makeup, why not brand it for myself? And for me, then I got the name Luxury Beauty because everything that I do, I feel like I do it with class, grace, and luxury. So I decided to name it Luxury Beauty for that
I
reason.
love that. And I bet my husband wishes I would start a makeup line so I stop spending money on other people too.
All right, so
All
I'm gonna
right.
put like more of a natural nude lip on Kenya today, and I like to line her with a little bit of a nude, like brown lip liner first.
So do you always use lip liner first? Because I think that's something that I forget to do like every time.
I do, just because I like to know where the lip line starts and ends. And so I like to do the lip liner first, and then I'll go in with the lipstick.
Okay.
And then if I want to give her more like shine on top, then I'll add a gloss on top of that.
All right. Now, do you normally add gloss or do you go for a matte look personally?
For me personally, it just depends on like what I'm doing. So I like to add a little bit of gloss just for like extra like moisture and shine for me. Yes, but if my client doesn't like a little shine or shimmer, then I'll just go straight matte with it.
Okay, perfect. Now, I have to ask you, what is next? What's next for Keisha? What's next for Luxury Beauty? What's coming up?
Next, I plan to come out with a eyeshadow palette because I love eyeshadows. So yes, I plan to expand the line. I'm hoping in the next like 3 to 5 years I can have a full-fledged line.
Yes.
And then eventually one day I hoped to end up in Sephora or Ulta.
Big dreams, girl.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
You are well on your way, and
Right,
Miss
can you
Kenya
print
looks
your lips for me?
fantastic. I don't know if we can get a close-up, but look at this. The products are beautiful. Keisha, where
Yes.
can people follow you?
They can follow me on Facebook or Instagram at Luxury Beauty Studio. And then I also have a website, luxurybeautycosmetics.com.
Perfect. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for joining us.
Thank you
I
so
love
much.
it, and good luck in all your future endeavors. I can't wait to see your eyeshadow palette.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.